cooling, and the more efficient one is running 10 amps for cooling.
10, yeah. 11.
11.
10, 11.
Okay, you're 11 there. What are we at?
12, 13, 14, almost 15.
15. Okay.
16. Not
So
much of a difference.
I'll do some calculations on that. But if I did have to get a new air conditioner, a more efficient one,
Yes.
what would the cost run generally?
Ballpark 3,200.
3,200. And if I told you I was going to put a whole another side on there, how big is that 3,200?
Two and a half.
Like a 3.5 ton. What's it going to run me?
Actually, you don't want to go any bigger than a 3 because it's 400. You're welcome. It's 400 square feet per ton.
Okay, so if I had 800 square feet,
we don't want to go any lower than a 2.5 on the Park model to anticipate for 120 degree heat.
Right.
Because at 110 degrees, that 2.5 turns into a 2. It loses half a sear.
Okay.
And basically, call you back. Who? Oh. And so yeah, I mean.
So if I added on the other half and made it 800 square feet, you're still looking at 3.
This is 800 feet.
This is 400.
400. So 4 and 4, that's 8.
Right.
So a 2.5 would still be okay, but you would get a 3 ton to anticipate for 110 degree temperature, because at 110, a 3 ton turns into a 2.5.
Okay.
And a 2.5 is covers 1,200 square feet.
Okay.
Yep.
And so that would cost you're roughly talking 3,200, did you say?
Well, for a 2.5, if you
A
wanted
3.
to prep yourself for a 3, you're at 3,600.
Okay.
It's about $200 more per ton.
Okay. But I'm not too. I got to do some calculations on what 3 amps running 10 hours a day right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we're probably at 15 hours a day. And in the summertime, it's running. You got to track that full draw on the full time. Every time it turns on and off. And
they have a Nest. It's called a Nest thermostat.
Right.
It'll adapt to whatever settings you have, and it can actually give you a rundown on how many times you're using it and stuff like that. About a $300 thermostat, but it'd be perfect for you, dude.
Yeah.
It'll do it all for you. It'll tell you how much you cooled today, how much you cooled yesterday, and so on and so forth. And it's all,
computerized. Smartphone?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Nest.
Nest.
Yeah. Nest thermostat.
Okay.
And they also have smoke alarms. Awesome smoke alarms. These are the guys that started like the iPhone and shit like that.
Okay.
They're up there.
All right.
Good guys. Anyway, without further ado.